Hi all, welcome to Team of the Week 10. This could be a very interesting Team of the Week predictions. Definitely difficult to kind of predict where they could go with this due to the international break and other games into factor. So if you can smash likes, would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at GIsLegend. All the links are down below for playlist to the channel and social media links as always. Remember to check out the predictions league, Foot Economist, Kieran and so forth. Massively appreciated. So Schmeichel starts off with 6 saves and I wish he'd kept a clean sheet, it would have guaranteed him getting in, but 6 saves should be strong enough for Denmark over Wales. Then Orban, who is going to get a nation change, he played for Hungary, getting a goal and a clean sheet, so should get in and should be fairly cheap and quite useful regardless due to his nation. Jedvaj, 2 goals. But if it had been ideal if he'd kept a clean sheet, but 2 goals with the sheer lack of options should help him stand out especially, and it'd be a healthy boost at least. I know he'd go as an 81, but these things happen. Kolarov is a bit of a risk. He got 1 assist for Serbia, but I feel I was hoping like Tadic, I think Mitrovic even got a goal in the Serbia game. If he'd got a second, then you could have fancied the second in for Mitrovic, or even if Tadic got another goal or another assist, but it is what it is. But hey ho. James Forrest, 2 goals. I believe his second goal was an absolute peach, and I believe that should help him get a second in form. He played left mid for what I saw, but I know that they do play him right mid from time to time as well. Ziyech, 2 goals, should get in. We fancied him last week, but obviously Van de Beek got in, but this week Ziyech should be no complaints. He should get into Team of the Week due to the lack of options. Gini Wijnaldum got 1 goal for Holland. To be honest, anyone from Holland could get in, so be wary of this. But Wijnaldum, Depay, I know Depay's obviously in, but Wijnaldum is the strongest shout. Then Mahrez, 2 goals for Algeria as they run riot. Very highly fancied, and a second in form for him I believe should be very, very likely. It won't be the cheapest, but we will have to obviously, they've got to give you good options to kind of entice you for packs. Michy Batshuayi got 2 goals for Belgium as they ran riot in the earlier games, so be wary. There's the Belgium have played 2 games, so we're talking about the game, not the Belgium-Swiss game, but Kane got 1 goal, 1 assist for England. Should get him in, and if not, then might not be selling as many packs. I think that's what's going to dictate this Team of the Week is packs. Then Salah, 1 goal. This was a late goal to help with Egypt possibly qualifying for the African Cup of Nations. I would say, because it was a late goal to win it, it might go in his favour immensely, so time will tell of course. So Pavlenka is our substitute goalie with 6 saves and a clean sheet. We could get 2 decent rated goalies this week, which actually helps a ton. Makes it quite appealing then from a goalkeeper's perspective for a change. I think Alisson is the only other one I've seen that could be considered, or Rui Patricio, but hard to really say. Oer got a goal and a clean sheet for his team in the Spanish second tier. They were obviously playing midweek at the weekend. Sorry. You could also there was a couple of other players that put performances in but didn't keep clean sheets. Waston's 2 goals for Costa Rica. Fairly cheap discard in form and gives the MLS another inform option to consider. Rusnak, 1 goal, 2 assists. This guy should get in fairly straightforward. Would actually be quite an okay little card to have in the club regardless. Then Stanku, 1 goal, 1 assist for Romania. This gives the Czech League, I think it's first in form of FIFA 19. They didn't get many last year, but Sparta Prague, they get themselves an inform in the form of Stanku. James Collins got a hat-trick for Luton as they ran completely riot. Collins never always kicked on as a player I feel, but he's got his hat-trick here, so fair play him. Okiri, 2 goals, 1 assist for in Serie B. I think it's Spezia, I think was the team, if my badge name serves me right. So he could be our silver inform of the week. Gnabry, 1 goal, 1 assist. If he'd got 2 goals it'd be a given, but you could also consider Shula, so be very aware of this. He got a goal and a clean sheet. in the game that Germany won against Russia, so be wary of that. Bardi, 1 goal, definitely a bit of it's a kind of a risk, but I feel due to him being a goal, lack of options standing out, Bardi might get a chance. Rashika ran absolute riot for Kosovo as they won 5-0. He got a goal and 2 assists, and I think that could be just bulking up the informs that Kosovo are starting to develop. Ayew, 2 goals for his nation. Like, he's not done very much this season. He suddenly goes in international break and he goes and has a field day, so shall be interesting seeing an inform boost on him, and it's not involving Crystal Palace. And then Seferovic got himself a hat-trick to wrap up a very impressive victory for Switzerland as they beat Belgium 5-2. Now, I think the international break is going to make it very interesting and very, very difficult in terms of, you could expect curveball games, maybe the Brazil-Uruguay one, as I said, with Alisson. There could be other games that they pick from just to bulk up the team of the week. They might go to Monday games as well. I honestly do not know where they're going to go. Mkhitaryan could sneak in as well due to his performance. Masivasan was the one that got like 4 goals in the game, but didn't happen because he's not in FIFA. But time will tell, of course, what happens. Let me know in the comments down below who you fancy for Team of the Week 10. Smash like as always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GsLegend, and I'll catch you all later.